Hey there, Maryland. It's Meteorologist Rachael Jay, and we've got another risk for severe weather for Monday, March 16th. After this past Wednesday, I'm sure many of you have had enough with storms for the month of March, but when we're looking ahead to Monday's forecast, our risk for severe weather is actually even higher than what we had at the middle of last week. We've got a level 3 in the orange and a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather for a good portion of the central areas of Maryland. I checked in with the folks at the National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia, which covers most of the state of Maryland. They say we have not seen a level 4 out of 5 risk in our state since August 2023. So to see this level of risk for the state of Maryland is certainly rare. Between January 1st, 2015 and December 31st, 2025, only 2 level 4 out of 5 risks have been issued by the office that covers most of the state of Maryland. I wanted to put in perspective how uncommon it is for the state of Maryland to see this high of a level of severe weather outlook. The next few graphics that I'm going to show you indicate the different levels of risk for different severe categories that we could see on Monday with the storms. Just so you know, the legends for each of these will be on the right side of your screen. So the first, most widespread, most concerning threat is going to be for severe level winds. This is for wind gusts 57 to 58 miles an hour at least. Stronger winds, though, are possible with a few storms that move through in the morning and then the line of storms for the afternoon and evening. Here's a look at our tornado threat. So these numbers, the percentages for this is going to be lower, but you do see almost every part of the state has a non-zero chance for some rotation within storms or even a tornado. Our hail threat is much lower, but you see it's decently widespread, covering much of our state. Here's what's going to happen. This cold front right here is going to sweep across the state during the day on Monday, firing off storms, possibly a few in the morning, and definitely out ahead of this line as it crosses during the afternoon and evening. You know how you feel better when you're hydrated? Storms are kind of the same way. They feed on moisture. One measure of moisture that we keep an eye on is the dew point. I'm showing you here Monday afternoon. Dew points across the mid-Atlantic, including Maryland, likely into the low 60s. So that's a high enough threshold for these storms to feed on. The first time frame that we're going to watch is going to be late Monday morning going into the middle of the day. So look at this. We've got a couple of areas of some oranges and reds right in here. Those are what's called discrete thunderstorms. They're out ahead of that main line, so they don't have to fight for energy, moisture, or any of those other factors. So we'll have a couple of showers late in the morning that could be on the stronger side. Here's the main line that's moving out ahead of the cold front. This will have the higher likelihood for severe weather, with all forms of severe weather on the table, damaging winds, maybe a couple of tornadoes, hail, heavy rain and lightning are expected, but if and when we do see that on Monday, those would not trigger a severe thunderstorm warning. Even outside of thunderstorms Monday, we'll have gusty winds between 30 and 40 miles an hour. But remember, those severe level gusts are up and over 57, 58 miles an hour. Once the storms all move through, there is a chance that we could see a couple of snowflakes Monday evening before things quiet down and cool down sharply for St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and share to spread the word. Feel free to follow me for more Maryland weather info, and most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you soon.